mental hospital. Well, it's kind of a mental hospital. It's called rehabilitation, but it's not for... It's not for drug addicts, it's for people with chronic mental illness. I guess a lot of mentally ill people don't actually think I'm mentally ill at all, but I guess that's not for me to decide. It's a rather long story how I got here. So my father set fire to the house. I took a lot of drugs afterwards and had several panic attacks. Mother threw me out of the house because I kept getting upset, mainly with people being noisy. My sister kept slamming the door. One time I threw a plant pot at the wall because I was annoyed with her. So my mother got fed up with me and threw me out. So I went to live in this Darlington, a nearby town, with a lot of other fruitcakes who didn't have anywhere else to go. Everyone kept leaving. Strangely, I was there for about 6 months, and people just kept coming and going. One dude came, and well, my room, I had my bed against the wall and it got all damp and mouldy between the bed and the wall, because it was an external wall, and I couldn't deal with it. I pulled all the wallpaper off, I pulled all the damp wallpaper off the walls, and then I couldn't really sleep in there. I was like coughing and shit. I don't know, it was like the bare concrete or what, but I didn't really like it a whole lot, and I found sleeping in the lounge better, so I moved all my shit into the lounge. And there was this one dude who I was living with who he wanted to view my porn collection on the computer. So I showed him my porn collection and went off to bed. And the next day the police turned up. Said, well, I'm being arrested for indecent material. Some mildly illegal shit, I think, on my computer, like draw images of boys having sex with older women and such. I don't think there was much stuff, but I lost the plot when I got arrested because they wouldn't let me wear my e-defenders and sunglasses, which I'm kind of dependent on wearing all the time now. So, yeah, I was just kind of like shaking and not really responsive. So the police gave up trying to question me and sent me home. And then the crisis team, which is it's like the outpatient part of the mental hospitals. They come and see you and assess you and such. And I was pretty unresponsive, and I guess somewhat disturbed with what happened to me. So then the psychiatrists appear, and I didn't talk to them either, and they just decided I was worthy of being sectioned, so I got sent to the mental hospital. I was there for like 4 months. There was plenty of drama there, but I won't really go into that now, other than, well, I guess the short story was I was very unresponsive with them. I'm pissed off to be in there. Psychiatrist thought I was psychotic and injected me with antipsychotic alperidol in my bum. And then I spent about another 3 months, 4 months there altogether. And then they've sent me to this place, which isn't, it's not such an intense place. Like, there's not as much restriction, but it still sucks. Nurses telling you do this, don't do that, and you can't go out unless you ask and shit. Like, the door's alarmed. So yeah, I've got a Wi-Fi antenna on the bathroom wall in there. So I've got internet that's kind of reasonably okay. Me being an internet junkie, it kind of makes things tolerable. I'll do a tour video, I guess, at some point. I don't know, I've got a lot of shit to say, but it seems a struggle trying to make the videos, but hopefully I'll recover some sort of energy in time.